Hello, Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your first half of the lunar cycle or your new moon reading. So I'm changing things up a little bit. We're going to go with the moon cycles from here on out. There's an explanation as to the changes that I'm making in the description box if you're interested, but I thought you'd like to see the cards instead of me for your readings. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so if you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I do zodiac readings. I'm going to be doing a new moon reading, and I'm going to do a full moon reading. So this first reading is going to go from June 3rd to the 17th. So it's going to be the first half of the lunar phase. And we are, I also do Metaphysical Monday videos. So every Monday I post a video on a metaphysical topic, such as moon cycles or crystals and other kind of woo-woo topics. If that's your thing, there's a link to the playlist in the description box below. Also, before I get started, I'm going to be doing a giveaway when I get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away a free personal reading. I don't do personal readings, so it's kind of a rare opportunity. So make sure you're subscribed and go ahead and hit that notification bell while you're in there. That way you get notified when the next set of readings and Metaphysical Mondays come out. Well, yeah, I guess. My normal little spiel, this is a general reading. I will be connecting with multiple people. There will be messages for more than one person. So if something doesn't resonate for you, it's probably meant for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind for them. All right, so let's get started. All right, Aries. The new moon in Gemini is about kind of communication. So that's kind of where this reading may lead us. It's basically what you need to focus on, what's going on with you for this new moon in Gemini. So what is the situation for Aries, this new moon? Situation for Aries, this new moon. What is going on right now? Whoa. Ace of Cups. I love it. Okay, so focusing on some new emotions or an offering of love or something. This is a very positive, fresh start kind of card. So let's see what else is going on. Right. Is there anything that's going to challenge? What is a challenge for this new moon for Aries? What is challenging Aries this new moon? King of Swords. Okay, so the challenge looks like maybe communication, being kind of in charge of your communication. The king is, he's the king. He's in charge of shit. So really mastering your communication skills. So perhaps this represents a person that is kind of bossy, I would say. If there's a bossy person in your life that's challenging you right now, or that is going to be challenging you, that you feel you might know who this person is. But I don't feel like it's this person. I feel like maybe there's somebody kind of interfering maybe with whatever this new love situation is. Ooh, okay. All right, let's continue on with some cards. I'm starting to hear some buzzing, so let's see what else we got going on here. We need some guidance. Guidance for Aries and the new moon. Ten of Cups reversed. Okay. Very, very interesting that it's right next to the Ace of Cups, because, I mean, I would kind of personally, a reversal of the Ten of Cups means to me either it's not complete, you're not done with something, or that you're ending something emotionally, some kind of relationship, or it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but I feel like for some of you this is just, you're not done with you. Maybe you were thinking about starting over with someone else, but you're not done here. I feel like the guidance is telling you to pay attention to this relationship that you think is complete, but it's not yet. So I feel like that's what you're being guided to. Maybe this is the person you were thinking about leaving, but your guidance is telling us this is not the time yet. You're not done. um, really, I feel like you could actually use some work on loving yourself. I'm feeling here. Let's see what else we've got going on, though. Let's see what focus is. What is the focus? What should Aries be focusing on this new moon? The Four of Cups. Okay. I feel like Four of Cups kind of gets a bad rap sometimes. It's really commonly referred to as, you know, you're not, it's the card that says just take the damn cup, right? It's not wanting to be involved in this. But I feel like she looks to me in a meditative state. She's not refusing the cup. She's just not acknowledging the cup. She's focusing inward. And I feel like focus being the key word, and that's the card that we drew is for focus, focusing inward, focusing on yourself, and kind of not paying attention to all this going on out here. So maybe there is an interest that's coming in to offer you something. This hand right here, this hand right here, holding the cup in the same position. I mean, the focus is not on the cup. So I feel like the situation that's going on here for you is not something you need to be focused on. You need to worry about this challenge that you're facing and work on what you thought was over but is not. This is not complete. This is not ended yet. So I feel like what you need to focus on is yourself, and perhaps this will actually flip itself back over into the well-rounded, came to the peak kind of love situation. But we do have a lot of cups here, a lot of cups for you. Being a fire sign and seeing this many cups is kind of promising, you know. You're typically Aries, you know, being a fire sign is a little bit more on the less on the emotional side. So seeing all these cups on all this water in here could mean that you're coming around a little bit. So I feel like whatever this challenge is, focusing on yourself will help with all of this. I see it forking off like this, where this will help with this, and this will help with this, and listening to your guidance. I feel like perhaps this person is this person. You know, you can't see their faces. You can't really tell if it's male or female or brother and sister. You don't really know. You can't see their faces. They're just close. But I feel like this focusing on yourself will help with everything. Focusing inward and meditating will bring forth this guidance that's coming in, that's telling you you're not done here yet. So I feel like literally do some meditating on it and see what your guidance wants you to know. All right, so we have one more card. Let's get an outcome card for Aries. What is the outcome for Aries? New moon. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have another 10, right? So I feel like you're dealing with your emotional stuff, and I don't even see battling it out with this person. I feel like this person will just kind of slowly float away when you focus on yourself and not, you know, sharp-tongued people tend to be sharp-tongued because they're overcompensating for something. They're lacking in the emotional fulfillment department, so they overreact with, not overreact, but overcompensate for those shortcomings by just maybe talking too much, or they're not in touch with their feelings. They're not in touch with this water. They're just, you know, they're just talking. They're talking in circles just to cover up the fact that they're not in touch with their emotions. Also, it could be, you know, the being not in touch with their emotions, they don't realize what's coming out of their mouth. So I feel like when you really focusing in, and I love that this card comes up for focus, because that's how I see meditation. It's really focusing on nothing, you know, focusing on yourself, and your main goal when you're meditating is to not worry about stuff, to not think about things. You literally just want to sit there and feel yourself breathing. My kids are being crazy, sorry. It's summer break, so we deal with it. But I feel like I love this as the focus card just because to me it is about mental focus. It takes a lot of focus not to think about stuff, right? If you've ever tried meditating, if you I feel like a lot of people give up on meditation because they just feel like they can't do it. Their mind is too active. And that is definitely the case for a lot of people, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. You can get there. It takes practice. It takes a lot of focus to not think about stuff, right? So I feel like focusing on you and using this focus that you learn from meditation will keep you in a state of mind where you're not paying attention to this drama that's going on over here, because you have learned to focus your mind away from everything so that you can work on yourself. And I feel like once you do that, this falls away. And when this falls away, this either becomes complete or it does end and something new comes in. But then we have our 10 of Pentacles, which is, it's, fulfillment in your career or your home, your physical belongings, having all that you need, and just being in a state of gratitude for everything that life has brought to you. And I feel like that's your outcome. And this to me, the way we're doing the spread with the new moon and the full moon, this to me would be the culmination of your new moon energy at the peak of the moon cycle, which would be the full moon. And I feel like at the full moon is when we're manifesting. That's when we're harnessing the powers of manifestation and using the full moon energy to manifest what it is that we want in our life. And the 10 of Pentacles is a great manifestation card. It's just a state of being. He's not working for the money. He's not, slaving away. It's just coming to him and he's accepting it. And it's just being in that receiving mode, being receptive and open to the opportunities that come to you that will get you to this place. So I hope that this resonates for you. Leave me a comment and let me know if you like this setup versus where I was talking to you on camera. I've read some mixed things, but I'd like to know what you think. So please leave a comment. Do you like this better? Do you want to see my face again? You'll still see my face in the Metaphysical Monday videos. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notifications so you get the Metaphysical Monday video notifications, and then when I post our full moon readings as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time and your energy. And as always, have a blessed day.